What is going on, everybody? Zach Mugger here, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys how I make rage drums for like that synthetic underground sort of sound. The first thing we're gonna do is find a synth loop in my weekly loop kits. I've done 100 loops every single week for 5 years straight without missing a week, and I give those out to producers. So hit me up on my socials if you want those. We're just gonna kind of go through a recent pack and just listen until we find what we're looking for. Okay, we're gonna use this one. So we're gonna take this sample here. We're just gonna chop up the stems. Alright, so the first thing we're already gonna do is I need to cut the lows. This is in G minor. So we're gonna just add the G minor scale. We might pitch this. Pitch it down 3. So then we're gonna pitch this down 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's get started on the drums. The first thing I'm gonna do is find like a nice punchy snare. I'm going to use, but that's not going to be the punchy snare I'm talking about. I'm going to use this one here, my silver present snare. We're just going to use like this rim shot as like an accent. Like that. I like to make sure my snare is really punchy and aggressive on these type of beats. Now we're going to add just a really basic 2-step hi-hat with the velocity down here alternating. That just adds some more bounce to it. I'm going to take a Zay 808 here, my big money 808. We're going to boost it a lot. I want it to like almost be clipping. I want it to be very aggressive. There we go. Now this is an E minor. We're gonna have a little slide right there. I like using slides in my 808s. Some people don't in this genre or this style of beat, but I think it's a cool little way to add a little variation. And it's not too extreme, it's only going up a very little amount. So it's not that bad. Next we're going to layer this with a kick. I like to keep the drum bounces on these very open for an artist. I feel like some people, when they make this style of music, have too much going on and it's hard for artists, and that's like one of the biggest reasons that a lot of artists will skip this style of production, is just there's too much going on that they can't get cadence off on it. And they need that room. If they don't have room on the beat, if they don't hear themselves on it, they're gonna have to skip it. To make that snare even punchier, we'll layer with a clap. Now we're here. I'm gonna mute some of those sounds. And we're going to go ahead and try to add like one more synth sound to this. We're going to open up Analog Lab, try to find like a synth key that we can build a melodic section with. We're going to go to instrument, we're going to go types, classic keys. Kind of play our way through some sounds. There we go. Sound selection is very important, so take your time. Like, you see how many presets I went to? before I found the sound that I wanted, you want to spend that time. Because you never know what sound is gonna fit what you want. Now we're gonna just mix this and go in a shaper box. We'll add a little sweep to this. I go into Echo Boy. Gotta find like a little. Add a little like ping pong delay to it. We're also gonna take a section where we have this synth filtered. Like the main loop we're gonna have filter. I'm gonna create an automation. Then we're just gonna go like this. Then we're gonna go to tools last tweaked, create an automation for the band frequency. We're just gonna have it where like these last 2 bars, it like goes up, just like that. So it's like a smooth transition between the filtered section and the non-filtered section. And now we're just gonna get started on the arrangement. The arrangement is another area where you can kind of make a good drum bounce for an artist on these type of beats. So honestly, on every type of beat, the arrangement is so important for when you're creating music. So we're just gonna get right into it. We're gonna have a 4-bar section in the intro, where I'm gonna also have my tag. Now we're gonna have a little 3-hook section. We're gonna actually have the hat like that, so it's gonna be slowed down. I'm gonna pull the clap out like that. The last 2 bars. Then here we go, hook. Hook again with slightly different melodic area, like with different things being pulled in and out. Bars where everything is gone but melodics. Then we're going to bring back in the hi-hat, snare, and 2 bars later the 808. We're going to cut the hi-hat a little early before the next section. This is just to add some like tension to it. And then we're just going to take this and just duplicate this over, and just like that, we've created a rage beat with a pretty good drum bounce and a pretty good arrangement that an artist could fit on and could get some bars off of, could rap, could make a song out of this. If you guys did enjoy these tips, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and check out ElizabethRecords.net. Watch. Head on over to ElizabethRecords.net if you'd like to support me. You can purchase VST expansion banks, drum kits, loop kits, and MIDI kits that'll level up your production there.